Good morning. Do you know what time it is?
It'll show it.
It's clobbering time!
We got that lightning fast StreamYard.
I'm in studio, gang. I'm here.
The non-social distancing episode.
You're too close.
We don't need no distancing.
Thanks for stopping in, everyone. Jay Hood here again. I've got my pal Al Schell.
I got my pal Coach Vic.
Coach Vic's going to be producing today. We got an excellent show lined up. We're going to go over a few pickups. Give time for some folks to roll in. Hopefully we get a nice live chat going this morning. And we're going to challenge you, the live audience, to a pop quiz on Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Well, you got to say it. Pop quiz, hot shot. And because everybody says it when the chat. And finally got to say it. From Speed. Right? You never seen Speed?
I've seen Speed once.
Saw Speed like 30 years ago.
3 years ago?
I said 30.
Oh, I thought you said 3 years ago. I thought that's pretty good for seeing Speed. I haven't seen it since 30 years, but Dennis Hopper and all those guys. Okay, let's move on.
We've got a couple people in the live chat already. We've got John's Comics with Kids. He was tailgating this morning. Good to see you, John.
Hey, John.
Discovery Bay is here. Good to see you,
Disco.
Mark Spector Comics. Hi, Leia Comic Bro is joining us. Thanks for coming, Raul. So, like I said, we're going to give a few minutes, get a nice live audience to roll in. We'll wait for the latecomers before we start the pop quiz. So before we do that, we're going to show a few things we picked up.
Pop quiz, look at this. This is an old shirt. I just want people to. It looks like popcorn, right? This is my game show host.
It is
shirt.
Game show.
Well, who's gonna go first in show and tell?
I am. It's my show.
Uh-oh.
Well, see, he has stuff that you've heard of.
Show it. You're killing us there. Let's go.
I'm on my way.
Come on.
All right. So, Discovery Bay runs a pop-up shop. So, if you guys aren't familiar with that, what you do is you watch his show. He puts up books for $1. If you want the book, you put the letter of the book in. And sometimes he opens it up to other community members. And one of the regulars on his community shop is Wolf Blitz. And just like with Discovery Bay, Wolf Blitz will let you build a box. So what that means is you watch several auctions like that, and he'll just put a stack of books in a box for you. When the box is full, he'll ship it. So I've got just a little short stack of books I picked up from Wolf Blitz.
I think I have a box start with Discovery Bay.
So we've got a couple of those cool old Green Lantern, Green Arrow reprints, really nice condition. The Neil Adams stuff. I picked this up. It's a DC sampler. So this was like a promo book back in the early 80s. This would have been before Crisis, I believe. So you had promos for we got Terra still in the Teen Titans. We got Firestorm down there. So that kind of gives you an idea what the era was for that.
Yeah, those got great team shots on them.
It does.
They do. Like Outsiders, Titans,
It's
Atari Force.
Each book in DC's line gets a 1 or 2 page spread of just advertisements of what they've got coming out. A cool issue of Secret Avengers, but it's got art inside by Alex Malev. I think the John Cassaday cover, I believe.
That sampler, just saying samplers making me hungry.
DC sampler, it's the Denny's of the comic book world. Conan 100 with the Death of Belit, one of the iconic Conan
with
covers.
a Pieta.
It is. Coach Vic's learning all the terms.
The first time I learned.
I felt I failed on categories because I lacked a good behind bars cover, which I did have even better covers than this. But the cover that came to mind when that popped up was this one, so I wanted to make sure I had that. So,
and in case you have doubt, it actually says behind bars.
True facts. Can't get more behind bars than when it says behind bars. And then picked up this cool DC Comics Presents with Gil Kane art in it.
Ooh.
Say my
Got
name.
a super Dr. Savannah down there. He's all powered up.
See,
So,
that's what I want to happen in the new Black Adam movie. Instead of like The Rock, we just got the guy that played Savannah. You know, he's got the powers. And then you see The Rock at the very end just to make people angry. Just to make them angry. I'm joking. I'm being facetious.
Yeah, I'm going to say, the only reason I'm going to see this movie is because The Rock's in there.
Yeah.
So another book I picked up. Got this on the relative cheap compared to what it was when it first came out. Something's Killing the Children.
Was it Death Note or is it Tokyo Ghoul?
No, it's called Something's Killing the Children.
Oh, it looks like Tokyo Ghoul.
That's nice. That gets you a sword cover win.
And blood.
I've said all along I want that as my COVID mask.
Oh,
Somebody needs to make that.
I didn't even see that down there. Jeez.
So that's the Stephanie Hans variant. And then I talked about this real briefly last time. That this is that first appearance of the Blockbuster in Batman. So now I got a purple cover.
You ever been to Tom's Vintage Toys? He has plenty of old style comics in the back there. Pretty good condition. You know,
Picked up a G.I. Joe 21 from him.
how dare you? It's horrible you did that.
So Coach Vic, you got a few things.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got, let me make sure I put the other one back in here.
You got that.
Well, I have these. One was a gift from you.
So these were also from a Wolf Blitz pop-up. The Connor Kent Superboy.
The best Superboy.
Really?
Yeah. 90s Superboy.
Marvel 2-in-1 thing.
90s Superboy is the best Superboy. Fight me.
And X-Men
There you go.
282.
The second appearance of Bishop.
Is
The
it?
first.
I think it's first.
Second because he popped up in the back of the previous one.
Okay.
Okay with
We're
that.
not going to have that argument.
Let's go.
Cameo versus appearance.
His arm.
Now, this
It's
was
his
just
arm.
a book group that I got. I mean, it was I wanted these 6 books,
Oh,
but
yeah.
those 2 came with it.
Oh, wow. So this Paper Girls number 2. Yeah, I've got the number 1. Yeah, cool.
Paper
I
Girl.
wanted these Lumberjanes for the Gotham Academy series. It's
So-
1 through 6.
So these Paper Girls were just a toss in there?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Good deal.
I've heard about them.
I've heard a lot about Lumberjanes. I've never read it myself.
I feel like I should be holding it. I feel like a Vanna White.
Look.
You touched me. Is that the same comic over and over again? It looked like it for a minute. Sorry.
Oh. And somehow I need another magicians, and they sent me 2, so now I have 2 magicians when I only needed 1. But yeah,
You give them to someone on the street.
And you've been waiting on this shipment of comics. You said came through Media Mail, so you've been waiting for about a month, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been waiting
And-
on some of my shirts and they haven't arrived yet.
More Boom love because I like Boom, and so Lazaretto. I'm curious about that one. No, the thing was,
That's a red cover.
It is.
as far as I'm concerned, Lazaretto was a throw-in because the series I really wanted, well, Lazaretto and
That's cool.
throw-in and Godshaper.
God Shaper?
Yeah, it's a really cool book. Everybody has a guide that they're attached with
Oh,
who helps
okay.
them guide it along the way, but sometimes somebody gets the guy that they end up forming.
I thought that was just God's fitness instructor. It's like, come on, Jesus, get in the. You got to get in the robe shape. Come on,
1, 2.
get that. Get going. You can be more limber.
That
Did a
looks
good
really
job.
But the series I really wanted was Abbott.
Yeah, people still ship it with Media Mail.
cool. Yeah.
With, Mark Spector's over there.
Like I said, I ordered that before Boom signed the contract with Netflix.
I bet.
So in the month and a half it took for those to get here, they went up in value.
Is this about
you
Lou Costello? And,
No, but I
Is
did
it?
learn there is an Abbott and Costello comic.
oh yeah,
I almost spent $30 on one last night.
There was a Jerry Lewis one. There was Don Rickles appeared in many Jack Kirby.
But I love Abbott and Costello. Love Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? Oh, my favorite one. Has anybody told you that your face reminds you of a rose? Oh, an American Beauty rose? No, a rhinoceros.
Yeah.
I love
tell you
Abbott
what,
and Costello.
If you ever watch the documentaries on like the old comedy acts, it's depressing. They won't let you enjoy your comedy acts, like the Three Stooges every time on YouTube. It's the depressing life of Curly Howard, life and death, and I'm just like, I'm sure he was happy, but you guys are just over.
I don't know. Back then, that stuff was real. So that stuff hurt.
Oh yeah, well, I'm saying the way we gotta put everything, make everything sad now. Everybody's crying now, type of thing. Anyway, so is it my turn?
Sure.
Okay, well I got junk. Okay, I went the opposite way. I didn't get anything sent to me. Everything I bought was dollar store stuff. I went to the dollar comics bin, and I love it because it's a reader comics. I'm getting reader comics. Okay. There are a couple things. All right. I scoured the universe. I didn't bring them all with me, but I brought a couple that are important. I scoured the universe for Milestone Comics. Okay. I found mainly hardware books.
Right.
And then I found, surprisingly, I found a couple number ones. I found Zombie number 1.
That's with an X.
Yeah, with an X. But then I found Blood Syndicate number 1, okay?
Don't get me started with those books.
Blood Syndicate number 1, all right? But I found 2 of them. So what I did was I got them both, okay? And now I'm giving one to Coach Vic.
Woohoo!
There you go. I gave him the one that was closed because I found this one was sealed. And I'll take this because it has cards and it has a poster in it. It has the cover poster, which is awesome.
I was bidding on there's like number ones for this, like four number ones, all wrapped up with everything. And some punk came in and sniped me at the last second.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Dennis Cohen.
That's cool.
I want to get, now I'm on a mission to get the posters. I want the posters because then I don't have to sacrifice my comic.
I would have given them to you if that punk hadn't sniped me at the last second.
And of course, it probably has a card. I wonder if maybe I don't have the card in there. But, I can read the book. You got to take them out anyways. I'm sure that's going to destroy them.
Yep.
So, I don't have the card in there. Anyways, and then, let's see, I realized, okay, before Essentials and all that stuff, you had reprints, okay? And X-Men did it the best with Classic X-Men. The reason why Classic X-Men did it the best is not only were you getting the original story, you get a backup story, a new backup story drawn by a new artist, written by a new writer. But then you also got awesome covers, new covers, okay? So I picked up, I got a bunch of them, but I got these 2. Okay. I mean, look. What's that? Keith Gamble, right?
Kerry Gamble.
Kerry Gamble, great artist. His run on Superman was awesome. And then this is a Kieran Dwyer, I believe. I think it looks like Kieran Dwyer because I always loved him on Captain America. His run on Captain America No More is awesome. And I got these 2 because, I never had this one. But I had this one. I read the heck out of it because Alpha Flight beats up Logan, and they want to take him back.
Right.
But I got these 2. I got these for Coach Vic because I want to pass that on.
Oh, well, thank you.
Then you can have.
So this falls into the issue at hand that we did with was it Hialeah? Because Alpha Flight's in there.
Yeah.
The Canadian X-Men, as I call them, but I was told not to call them that.
You can get away with it.
Yeah, and then I know Coach. I didn't get all of them. I couldn't find all of them, but they're dollar books. I know you got these, but I got them for you anyways. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I got 42, 43, 44. These are reading copies. If you didn't read the other ones, I don't know.
Oh,
It jumps to 46. I couldn't find 45.
That's why we're collectors.
Okay. And then I got 47 for you. And then I also got this for you because I know everybody hates.
Everybody's got to have one of those.
Look at that, baby. And it says it has the cable card on it. I don't know if that makes it even worth less.
Well, the one with the Deadpool card is the valuable one.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I got this for you so you can read them. And then I also bought the graphic novel of Icon.
Ooh.
Yeah. I got this at buymetoys.com. And, you know, I always love to put the other ones I got dollar store stuff. But these are all for you.
Sweet. Thank you.
There you go. And that's a thank you for making me put Milestone into my brain. I'm just like, whoa! You know, it's like, you know, waking up like Doc Brown, and it's like, I had a vision. I had a vision. I was like, someone already did that. Okay, well, I'll just read it then. You know, I don't know. All right, then let's see here. Okay. Mail slow. All right.
Right.
And if I would get the shirts that, you know what I'm saying? If I would get the shirts that I had ordered, I'd be wearing like 5 of them on top of this right now. But I finally got this one. This is for my buddy. His birthday. I got it for him. My buddy TJ. He doesn't know. He probably isn't watching this, so it's fine. Okay. But if anybody knows what this is from, you'll get a laugh out of that. Okay. There's a movie called Miami Connection. All right.
Okay.
It's a great bad movie. It's from the 80s. It's there's cocaine ninjas, motorcycle riding ninjas, and these orphans that are going to college, and they're all like in their 30s, and it's the best. And they have a rock band. Okay, it is the best movie ever made, and it has music like Against the Ninja and Friends Forever. Against the Ninja. And it's bad. It's the worst movie. You gotta watch this movie.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's not like the American Ninja movies. Okay, and then let's see what else I got here.
While you're digging for more, I'll shout out C. Woodard has joined us. He says he's just found a copy of Icon #1 this week.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What, does it got a poster? Does it got the poster?
Is it? Where'd it go already?
Okay, and then this I ordered a while back, and well, it's pretty dusty. I got this for Jamie because I want you to pimp my gear. There you go. Let's see. Then I got toys. I found this. It's the retro.
You found a piece of
At
board?
Walmart. I opened it because I don't care. This is the retro Empire Strikes Back Luke. I don't think his head comes off like his old guy, so I'm not gonna really go that way. Because this is who I would have him an Amigo pocket Batman, and Batman's head would come off, and I would take his head, and it was Bruce Wayne, and I would just look, hey guys, and you know, and this was the only Star Wars guy I had at the time, until I moved to Texas, and then my mom felt bad about moving me to Texas, so she bought me all the toys in the world. Thanks, Mom. No.
Let's show this mug so everybody knows this art, right? From the '66 Batman TV show, wrapped all the way around it.
Neil Adams?
No, I don't know who.
I don't know if they've ever named the guy that did the animation.
Okay. Art. Well, you said everybody knows this art. I'm like, oh,
very cool.
No, it's just the beginning of Batman, the TV show. You know when they're running, the cartoon. At the beginning of the intro, there's a scene where like the villains are coming in, and then Batman comes in, Robin comes in, they knock him around, and then you see him leaving, like all beat up, all hanging upside down. But I always loved that, so I redid it on, you know, so you could get a T-shirts and.
So if you want a mug like this of your own, go to TeePublic and look for Al Schell on TeePublic, and he is the sponsor of our show.
Hey, look at that.
You can share that screen right there.
Wait, is this upside down? What is going on here? This one?
That one. There it is.
There you go.
You have to go. You have to actually go to the tab.
Oh, you gotta go.
Scroll down.
What I'm doing. There.
No, up to the tab at the top.
Which tab?
Oh, right here, right?
No. This is great TV.
It is. Anyways, I also got.
All right.
I also
What you
got. We're getting those pop vinyls, right? Or those soda pops. You know, in a can. Let's see. I got Barney. I bought 2, and I didn't get the chaser, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep the other one. Then I bought Peter Potamus, right? But then I got the chaser. See, I love these chasers. I call myself the chase magnet.
So you're getting them all.
Because I've been getting them all, except for the Barney one. Oh my god. Anyways, and then I got the first one of the Batfink I got, and I get the chase. I'm the chase magnet, man. I'm chase magnet. Gotta knock them all with the stick. Anyways, and I think that is all my haul. That's all my haul today, folks.
And just so you guys know, looking at that coffee mug, thanks to HBO Max, in about a month, I will be a Batman. I will know everything there is to know about Batman.
You be watching some Batman.
Because they got everything on there. The Killing Joke cartoon. They got the other cartoon and that They got everything. All the movies, everything. I'm going to know Batman like my email address is BatVictor.
Do they have the challenge of the Super Friends, like the?
That's not a DC thing. Oh yeah, I guess it is.
Well,
Nope.
Yeah.
We're gonna get started with our pop quiz in just a minute, but I've got one more thing I want to do. When was your birthday?
April 10th, 1976.
So we weren't able to get together for your birthday.
You told me to stay away.
These are for you.
Oh, I got stuff.
Happy birthday.
I love cardboard. Thank you.
The bags are bonus.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Oh, you want me to look? Oh, my goodness. Kirby 2001. Number 1. Wow, look at that. I'm going to open this up and bend it.
Go right ahead.
Oh, wow. We got
It's not in front of
new guys. Number 6. Oh, is this the one with the double where they're riding the big bullet thing
the
on
glory
the
boat.
inside? Fighting the Deep Six, man. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. You went all out. Are these you're crazy giving these up. Oh, sorry. I was loving it. There's Forager. Love that stuff. The Bug. Then we
That's
got
probably the best cover on
number
the
11. Oh, man. Calabac throwing like laser beams out of his hands. Yeah, I love new guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I have my mug back? No, it's funny because I was watching a thing about Dark Shadows last night. Not the crappy movie that came out with, but the
soap opera.
The old soap opera. Like, I was like, man, Kirby had to roll on this stuff. Kirby had to have been watching that stuff and getting inspired by that craziness and the way hair was. You know, if you look at the side and stuff, because this is kind of like that. But I'm thinking, what better would make a good, like, soap opera type would be the new guys. That or stop motion thing. I just want something crazy for the new guys. I don't want like normal people walking around.
They've got a movie in the works, so
yeah, it's not gonna be. I'm already claiming I'm not gonna like it.
Okay.
But I appreciate this. I thank you very much, and
you are definitely welcome. So one last thing to do before we start the pop quiz. So if you watch the past ones, we've quizzed each other, and we're going to quiz you, the chat, now, or coming up. But with each pop quiz, we give each other an award for passing the quiz. And so,
I quizzed you first, and you got the West Coast Avengers, and then so I'm starting a bad precedent. I'm giving you your first pop vinyl, pop Funko Pop.
So far, I have avoided pops because I want to collect comics more than I want to collect stuff. But
That's beautiful.
I have to admit, this is maybe the coolest looking pop. I mean, the black and gold packaging, the fact that it's Batman related and Batmite looks, for being, pop style, he's on model. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was one of the first that I ever took out of the box and put it up. The other one was the Immortan Joe from Fury Road. But
so next I challenged Coach Vic to a pop quiz about Jack Kirby, and I gave him 2 week prizes. One was this Power Man and Iron Fist 125, and I also gave him, and I forgot to grab it before I sat
week
down.
prize.
Please.
I'm getting a J Hood curated comic book cover.
I've got a Black Panther blank. I'll do a sketch for him.
I mean, he's going to do Black Panther. He's going to do Black Panther, stand next to the Rock, and Riri's going to be there too, and Storm.
One character for free. One character for free.
You got to win a couple of those pop quizzes before you have other people onto it.
And then in our last pop quiz, we had Coach Vic challenged Al to a milestone pop quiz.
Milestone.
Man, I didn't know. Jamie was hyping it up. He was like, "Well, if you don't win, I'm getting that one." He's got. He gave me the Kingpin Pop Specialty Series. I had to roll into BuyMeToys.com. They're not sponsors, but I love America. He's heavy too. Look at that beauty. Got the classic. That's a real red cover back there, Jamie.
It is.
And he's heavy, man. You can probably hit someone.
And this is how you know he's there a lot. So I just called Kelly and I said, I gotta get a pop for Al. What do you have? She said, well, he really likes, and she listed like 3 or 4 of them.
That's what she does with like my family. They're like, I need something for Al. Like, well, he was looking at this the other day and he didn't buy it. I don't know how many times I went in there and like, I might get that, I might buy this. I don't know.
All right, so I'm going to shout out Flutterby 989. Thanks for stopping in this morning. All right, are we ready for a slow StreamYard video?
Clobberin time!
Pop quiz. All right, so we went over the prizes that we've gotten. Here's the prize that you are going to get. So let me see if I can manage this first.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
You get your choice of a T-shirt from our sponsor, Al Schell.
That's right. This is sponsored by me, so you can go onto my page and pick any design you want, and I'll send it to you. I'll have it sent directly to you.
Right to your door, as they say.
Yeah, it might take a year because mail's slow right now. And I ordered that and I have yet to get that shirt. But this isn't great for.
What's that Milk Dud T-shirt?
It's a Milk because it was from a Milk Dud ad. They had you can get it in all different types of colors that it might look good on, or just stick with black. And you can order up to 5XL.
Oh, okay.
Small to 5XL.
See, but look.
Nice green there. It goes good with green. Instead of everything goes good with black. Everything goes good with green.
Everything does go good with black.
So there you go.
And all you got to do
is pass the pop quiz.
All right.
So here is how we're going to score this. We're going to have a tiered scoring system. And what that means is more than one person can offer the correct answer and get points. So I'm going to keep an eye on our YouTube chat, which is more correct than what we see through StreamYard. And the first person to answer correctly gets 3 points. The next person to answer correctly gets 2 points. And the last person to answer correctly gets 1 point. I will keep tabs on the points. We'll have Coach Vic posting the questions, and Al will play our host.
I am your host, the great Al. All right, I'm opening I'm opening the envelope. I'll be great at reading because I can't even pronounce envelope. Oh, it's so thick. Anyways, all right.
From the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
That's right.
Tabulated the votes.
Cheatham. All right, folks. It's time for the Crisis on Infinite Earths pop quiz.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, number 1. Let me read this before you show it. There was a handful of characters created just for the Crisis on Infinite Earths. The Monitor and his antimatter clone, Anti-Monitor, both of whom create and manipulate many characters throughout the series. Can you name the character created for Crisis that is drawn to and must witness each multiverse destruction?
So there you go.
Can you name the character created for Crisis that is forced to witness the destruction of each universe? Mark Spector's quick to jump. He's loving it. Sorry, I'm pronouncing.
So here's a clue. If you don't know the answer, put in the other guy's answer.
And I learned this morning that he wasn't the Flash.
That's TV stuff.
All right. It looks like we've got at least 2 live participants. All right. Next question.
All right. Okay. Even though Crisis on Infinite Earths boasted an infinite number of Earths, the main story focused on only a handful. You had Earth 1, the modern age, Earth 2, the golden age, Earth 3, the evil mirror Earth, Earth 4 was the Charlton action line, Earth 6 was the Lady Quark Lord Volt line, then Earth S was Fawcett, and then Earth X was Quality Comics. Which of the multiple Earths was the first to be wiped from existence? Which Earth was the first one to bite the dust in Crisis?
So what were our choices once again?
Well, they should know this. You got Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3.
Let's go through what infinite numbers. So there's infinite Earths.
Just figure out. You either got the modern age, which is like, regular Superman. Earth 2, which is golden age heroes. You had the Earth 3, which was all the bad guys. You had Earth 4, which was like Blue Beetle, Captain Atom. You had Earth S, which was the Fawcett City, Captain Marvel, Shazam guys. And then Earth X, which was the quality characters.
That's correct, right?
And Disco, we got rid of more. We are Stuff Story Factory.
That's just how I pronounce it.
Okay, apparently Discovery Bay has never read Crisis on Infinite Earths.
My man. I'm reading it now.
All right.
Trying.
Who do you think it is?
6.
6? Almost. Almost.
I knew the first answer.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for the next question? We got him?
Thanks for joining us, great legend. We'll score your answer. Okay, so let's take a real quick second to recap how we're scoring this. The first person to answer gets 3 points. To answer correctly gets 3 points. The second person to answer correctly gets 2 points. And the third person to answer correctly gets 1 point. So that's how we're keeping track. And with that question, we had 3 people with the correct answer.
Disco thought we were counting down.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
All right, this next question is a possibility of 15 points. Okay?
Okay, so we're scoring this one a little bit differently.
Yes, this one's going to just be you get a point for every character. No, wait until you... Okay. Harbinger was rescued by the Monitor and raised from childhood on the Monitor satellite.
Yeah.
She was given powers by him to seek out his chosen champions to help aid in the fight against the Anti-Monitor. Who are the Monitor's 15 chosen characters?
Okay, so the first person to put up each character gets the point.
Right. If you put up,
So in each line, put up a character.
yes,
Start firing away, and we'll add them up somehow.
yeah. So like if you put up a character, that character's off the board for everybody else. You get that point.
So is this when they're like beyond time?
Yeah, this is like the beginning. I see. I'm kind of going in order of the books.
Oh,
Like
okay.
each, as it goes far, these questions will reach out.
It'd help if you tell me which TV show was covered on.
They didn't do it in the TV show. It was more like Endgame. If you think about it, Endgame, yeah, just take the card and then.
Here, I'll do it like this.
I'm writing my card. All right. Yeah. Watch 15. There's some.
Dr. Legit. Is Dr. Legit too legit to quit?
She's too legit to quit.
Hey.
Man, did you see that commercial with
Hammer
on there? What's on his head? Is that his real hair or is that
It says 80s, 90s.
okay, Great Legend says Jonah Hex. That's not right, but man, something with Jonah Hex happens at the end of the book. He goes to the future. He becomes like Mad Max. And well, that's not.
Does it become Constantine?
No. Constantine's in the future?
Figure Constantine is wherever he wants to be.
I thought he was just a Sting. Like,
I mean, he's part of the Legends. Is there a comic book there, the DC Legends of Tomorrow? Or
I'm sure there is. It's probably off the show, though.
Okay, so just as an update of all the answers, we have 15 possibilities. I count only 4 correct answers in the chat so far.
So you can keep answering. Like, if you guys know, I mean,
just bring them. Just Seawood knows them all. Just shout them out.
This is a breather for me. I've been fumbling through this. Like, what? I can't read my handwriting.
Killer Frost made it?
Yeah. Ooh, he's got Blue Beetle's correct, Earth 2 Superman's correct, Firestorm's correct, Killer Frost is correct, Dr. Polaris is correct. No, that's it so far.
Mongrel?
No.
Wonder Woman?
You would think. I'm surprised that somebody.
Orion
Orion has got Orion. Is it Orion or Orion?
Orion.
Orion.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah. He shows up. There's some that people won't get because they've been erased from DC's.
That is interesting. Wonder Woman didn't even make it on the TV show.
I tell you what, Wonder Woman and Batman in Crisis, you'd think they're the two biggest. Well, they're the two biggest players now, but back then they didn't care. They didn't care.
But I'm talking, the TV show's all about nostalgia. They couldn't find Linda Carter and put her in the suit, or at least put her in the outfit.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Or they got.
I mean, we had every Superman represented. They had a picture with Christopher Reeves.
So we're going to call this question and
Yes.
move on.
Yes,
Okay.
let's do that.
Geoforce. They got Geoforce. And so I think
he went and pulled out his
he probably did.
Cyborg.
All right, we're calling it. Let's move on.
Are we giving the Geoforce Cyborg?
Yeah.
Okay. For those that you guys forgot, Obsidian. It was the son of Alan Scott. You forgot Simon, the guy with the glass brain. Firebrand. I didn't think anybody would get that because that's like she was the second in a Golden Age book. An All-Star Squadron. Solivar. They had a bunch of those.
Psycho Pirate,
Dawn Star, Green Lantern, and
Firestorm.
Yeah, they mentioned them. Psycho Pirate. That's good that they don't remember it that way. That means they won't be getting a lot of these questions. if they don't know. All right. Next question, guys. Thanks for participating. All right. The Monitor planted towers throughout time in 5 different eras to halt the coming of the Anti-Monitor, splitting up the 15 characters we just mentioned. He put them into 3, or he split them into 3 to protect each device. Which of the 5 eras do we see first? Which of the 5 eras do we see first? Is it the dawn of Atlantis, the post-apocalyptic Great Disaster, World War II, medieval Europe, or the Wild West? Which era do they go back to first? Do we see first?
I used to live downtown, 129th Street.
Wild West.
I feel like a little Houdini in the morning.
All right. Which of the era? Which era of the 5 do we see first?
You got to remind me again. I think I know.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, just point to it. Okay, so
Which will it be? Is it the Great Disaster, post-apocalyptic Mad Max world type thing? The Wild West, medieval Europe, World War II, or Atlantis? Which place do they hang out at?
Wait a second. 51 Chevy Bel Air. I think that's the car from Stargirl.
So we have
a correct answer.
the 2020 pandemic. Not correct. We do have one correct answer.
We're telling you.
No.
All right. Next question.
Next question. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Next question. Okay. The Anti-Monitor, having yet revealed himself, makes his first huge move attacking the Guardians of the Universe, or the Owens, and place them in a status field and depriving the Green Lantern Corps of their connection with their power source. You know, the big battery, the big power battery. Who at the time was the Green Lantern of Sector 2814? Who was it? Who was the Green Lantern of Sector 2814? See, I lead you over here, and I goes, nope, it's over here. I think the Sector 2814 was probably the most sought-after sector of all the sectors.
That's the sector all the Green Lanterns want.
Yes. Brings all the boys to the yard. My sector brings boys to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you, but I could have to charge.
I'm just glad it's not your milkshakes.
All right. That seems like an easier question.
Yep. We've got a couple correct answers there.
This is the fluffy one.
All right.
This is the bee break one, right? Okay. The next question. All right. Don't look at these. All right. In his last heroic act as the Flash, Barry Allen knowingly sacrifices his life to destroy the Anti-Monitor's antimatter cannon. Running the fastest he's ever run against the flow of antimatter, forcing the machine and energy back into it, thus destroying it. Okay. The Flash speeding backwards through time. Who is the first DC character Barry Allen Flash appears to? Let's see, over here. Oh my God.
You gave it away in the question.
I did?
No, you didn't.
Who, as the Flash speeds backward through time, who is the first DC character Barry Allen appears to? As he goes backwards through time.
As he was reviewing the questions with me, I got this one wrong. And I would have sworn I knew the right answer. So we've got one correct answer.
No.
Yeah, we do.
Nope. Nope. Not who did he appear first in the comic book. Who did he appear first and when he's going back in time? To him, the first person he appears to.
So show me the answer.
I don't have it written, but it's right there. But put a K on front of it. Looks like everybody's gonna get it. Who is the first person to him does he appear to?
Oh,
I guess I don't know the answer.
I don't think anybody does. This might be a good one.
36 Chambers, thanks for joining us, man. Feel free to join in the quiz we've got going here.
Yeah, there's still a chance to win, right?
Yeah. Let's see Wood's got a considerable lead, but sure. We've got enough.
Okay, apparently Adam Warlock is not the answer. All
Can
right.
I tell you what the answer is?
Huh?
Oh.
No one's told me. As Flash speeds backward through time, who is the first appearance Barry Allen Flash appears to?
Is
Okay, well, I got to strike this answer because I thought that was correct.
No.
Okay. All right, we're going to come back through and answer all these at the end. So,
oh, you are?
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to know?
well, we only did the character ones. The rest of them we haven't gone back and said what the right answers were.
Okay. All right. Next question. No one gets the points for that. That's a shame. That was a trick question, I guess.
All right, next question.
He's looking at my question. Okay. Crisis on Infinite Earths has many memorable covers. Issue 7 has Superman surrounded by everyone as he holds the fallen Supergirl. Issue 8 has the final fate of the Flash. And then issue 9 has the entirety of all of DC's rogues. All right. Now, which two bad guys were the masterminds of pulling all of the villains together?
Oh.
Which two villains were smart enough to get all those goons together?
All those villains on the same page.
Oh.
And how come they haven't managed to do that since?
Because they're not.
Well, DC did it a couple years ago, where they tried, right?
Did they?
What was it? Crisis on what?
It wasn't Crisis, it was something else. Villains United, in which I think Lex Luthor was a hero. I wasn't reading DC at the time.
Lex Luthor is a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
He would be so much better if Clark Kent didn't lie to him his whole life. He just wanted answers as to how come he got saved on that bridge. And Clark lied and lied and lied.
Now, remember our advice. When you think you might see a correct answer, but you don't know it,
Mark Wolfman
Type
and
it
George
anyway.
Perez. That should give honorable mention. It's retracted.
is a good one, Mark Spector. We
That
saw
was
it.
funny. Oh, he's going to actually put the real answer in. Wolfman. Okay.
Okay. Question 8.
Oh, really?
We're gonna zip them. People
Yeah.
giving up? Is this what's happening? All right.
Time's getting short.
Oh,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
all right.
We can do it.
Surrounded by the greatest sorcerers of the DC universe and absorbing their magic, which DC character defies the Anti-Monitor and attempts to destroy Anti-Monitor's attempts to destroy. Let me read this over again. Surrounded by the greatest sorcerers of the DC universe and absorbing their magic, which DC character defies the Anti-Monitor's attempt to destroy the multiverse with a good old-fashioned over-the-top style arm wrestling match?
Oh, that's easy. That's the Hulk.
There you go. If he was in DC, that would probably be it.
Oh,
I think Mark Spector Comics is a Marvel guy because all of his answers.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't like Google. He just I'd be like, who was on? Yeah, he over the top them, man. The guy, he just like put his hat on backwards, and So when I do this, I feel like a machine.
Oh,
Makes me feel like a machine. You probably have no clue what I'm talking about. Have you ever seen Over the Top?
I've seen the trailers for.
Oh my goodness. It is the best bad movie. Well, no, Miami Connection is the best bad movie. Over the Top should be taught in schools. It is good. It's so bad.
So that was what I thought was the answer.
Yes, that is the answer.
Okay.
Over the
That's what I
Top.
said yesterday, and you told me I was wrong, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Yesterday, I might have been messing with it.
Might have been.
Lex Luthor. Yes, it was Lex Luthor. He arm wrestled him. He had his hat on.
Well, Lex Luthor would figure out some tricky way to win that.
All right. Let's get on to number 8.
Oops.
Number 9. Sorry. All right, number 9. In the end of the multiverse. Wait a minute. In the end. Wait a minute. Where's the. Oh, sorry. Number 10 is number 9. All right, next question. After executing their master plan, the DC heroes believe they have defeated the Anti-Monitor in his own Anti-Matter universe. Not happening. The heroes begin to return to the positive matter universe using Alex Luthor as a portal. However, the Anti-Monitor absorbs the power of the Anti-Matter demons, the things are all demons, and comes back with a vengeance. OG Earth 2 Superman sends many of the heroes packing to spare their lives as he goes mano a mano with the Anti-Monitor. All right, guys. Which DC character surprisingly lends a hand to Earth 2 Superman in the destruction of the Anti-Monitor? Who surprisingly lends a hand?
It's got to be a surprise. Not who you would expect.
Oh, Icon.
There you go. He goes back.
Oh, that's a surprise.
See, that's why in the post-crisis DC universe, Milestone had to have their own city. They couldn't have their own Earth because there were no more multiple Earths at that time.
Well, that and they were their own. All DC did was publish their stuff. They weren't supposed to be a part of DC or anything. DC was like a comic book to them in that universe. Nope.
Oh, yeah. No.
It
No
was
right answers.
It was like having a record label.
It is a surprise.
This is a surprise. He let's just say the character lifted a finger and that was it. Yeah, that's all he did. Maybe he didn't lift it. Maybe
I don't think my first guess at this answer was correct either.
He put the finger down. He didn't lift it. He just put the finger down.
All right.
He
Looks like
layeth the smacketh down it.
All right.
we've got no correct answers.
Too bad. All right. Thanks for not cheating, guys. All right. Okay, next question. Number 10. Number 9. Number 9. Number 10. All right.
Peace.
In the end, the multiverse is merged into one new universe. And the DC universe goes on giving rise to new stories and characters. All right, hit the thing.
Mhm.
All right. Which 3 character personas were taken on by new individuals at the end of Crisis?
So are we're gonna give a point per character on this one, like we did the
Yeah, you got a point per character.
point per character.
There's only 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's only 3 that had new individuals taking on old personas in the Crisis, not after Crisis. And you can answer as many times as you'd like. All 3 if you'd like to. I think we have a clear favorite.
So John Diggle came in and he took over for. There's no John Diggle, is there?
No, they just make people up, and they go, "Hey, look what they did in the comic book. Let's not do any of that. It's good."
What about his wife, the Waller chick, Amanda Waller?
There you go.
Is she real?
That too. Woodward.
Yeah,
Worded. Who's got
see,
2?
I forgot about
I
that.
think Mark has 1. Yeah. No.
No, he wasn't the first one.
Which 3 characters?
See Wood or Dexter?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right.
All right, let's just call it then.
Seawood wins by a landslide. I guess it's no surprise to me, Seawood.
Uh-oh.
So I'm not even going to tabulate the numbers, but here's our
You
score
really would
sheet.
have answered them.
So
Yeah, so go ahead, go to my T-Public page if you can find it, and then look for what you want, and then instant message Jamie or, what you would like to, which one? There's several. I got over 100 designs in there. Tell me your size and your color choice, and then I'll order it for you, and I'll send it to you via magic.
nice. So congrats. Have just on the off chance they were needed. We had
We
backup or
4
tiebreaker
backups.
questions.
We had how many?
Wait, before we do that, let's go through the answers.
Oh.
Maybe that'd be a good
Let's
idea.
see. Can you name the character created for Crisis? That was Pariah.
Right.
Which of the multiple Earths was the first to be wiped out? It was Earth 3. Oh wait, we're showing.
Oh yeah, we
Might
go
as well.
through.
Okay, yeah, it was Earth 3. I also had a side question: was which of the crime syndicate members was the first to eat it on camera?
Seawood says he wants to prize tag whoever was in second place, and that'd be Mark Spector, who came in with 5. So, all right. So Mark Spector, orders are look through Al's T-Public page. It's Al Schell on T-Public. Find which T-shirt you like, which design you like, which color. Send me either me or Al a DM on IG, and we'll get that order placed for you. So okay. Next question.
All right. Okay.
We went over the totals of 15.
Yeah, who were? Yeah, where were those? You got that one, don't you? I don't know what happened to the. Oh, there it is. Okay, there was Psycho Pirate, Firebrand, Simon with a P, Blue Beetle, Geoforce, Killer Frost, Orion, Obsidian, Dawnstar, Firestorm, Superman, Golden Age, Dr. Polaris, Cyborg, Solvar from the Gorilla City,
Oh, yeah.
and then John Stewart, Green Lantern. All right. And then, okay, so which era was the Monitor's Tower that they went to first? Yeah, which era of the 5 do we see first? It was the Great Disaster. And I had a side question that we deleted was what Jack Kirby character was had discovered the tower first? It was Command D. All right, then you had who at the time was the Green Lantern of Sector 2814? It was John Stewart. And I had a side question of what Green Lantern was chosen by the Owens, the Guardians of the Universe, to be their avenging angel Green Lantern and before they got their butts kicked. That's one thing I noticed about Crisis on Infinite Earths. The Owens kept getting stomped. It was just like they get up and then they get knocked down again, like someone was bowling for
Like chopped up him.
Yeah, it was funny. So they picked Guy Gardner. They picked Guy Gardner. That's where Guy Gardner came from. Which 3 character personas?
Flash speeds backwards.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it was Kid Flash. As Kid speeds backwards through time, who was the first DC character Barry Allen appears to?
See?
To Barry Allen, it's Kid Flash. And then in the comic, it would be the Joker, and then Batman, then Kid Flash. But when he speeds back through time, Barry Allen appears first to the Kid Flash. But in the comics, he'd been left. So it was a trick question.
See, I was saying Wally West.
You were?
Well, I was thinking because he said Barry Allen Flash. To me, that gave away the answer.
Yeah, that's
Because-
a good idea. Yeah,
Well,
see?
Jay Garrick was involved too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was, but people
Well,
know.
But Jay Garrick was too busy on the treadmill trying to save everybody's
Yeah.
life.
Right.
Oh,
So
I guess
you
that's
would-
what this was on.
You would have got it. You would have got it. I like the key. I didn't think that. That might have been a slip on me. Barry Allen flash. But anyway, next. All right. That's 7. Good to see. Which two baddies were the masterminds of pulling all of the villains together? It was Lex Luthor and Brainiac.
The two smartest.
So the two smartest, yeah. And then you had who defies the Anti-Monitor with a good old over-the-top style arm wrestling match. It was the Spectre, who he didn't win. So forget you, Spectre.
It's a Green Arrow.
Yeah, Green Arrow won. All right. So 9, number 9.
I said show.
Okay, which DC character surprisingly lends a hand to Earth to Superman on the stretch of the Anti-Monitor? It was Darkseid.
Ooh.
From his humble abode of Apocalypse, Darkseid pushes a button and it shoots the beams out of Alex Luthor's eyes, and it kicks his butt. It kicks the Anti-Monitor's butt. All right, which 3 character personas were taken on by new individuals? The Flash by Wally West, Dr. Light by the new Dr. Light, and then Wildcat by Yolanda Montez, I think.
I totally forgot about Wildcat.
Yeah, everybody did, because they just brought back Ted Grant and put him in charge of a news show. Get it?
All right.
So, anyways, that's it. Thank you for participating. See Wood, who doesn't win his prize.
No, Seawood's a good guy, and I'm sure he's being the gentleman by passing on his prize.
So there, Mark Spector Comics. If you want to hit us up, we'll do the deets.
Yep.
Pick your prize. Pick your poison.
Faux show.
Oh, sh-
Let's see here. So, ironically, coming up in June, I forget the date. I'll have to get back to you on that. Middle of June on a Tuesday, we're going to do another episode of Issue at Hand, where we are going to be covering Crisis on Infinite Earths number 6 or 7. 7.
Somebody drew all over your.
Somebody scribbled on my comic book. That George Perez guy. So it'll be fun to dive into Crisis again. Coach Vic's reading it for the first time.
Yeah.
And you're starting from the beginning, right?
Yeah. I mean, I got the trade for like $2 on the DC app,
There you go.
which is not. I don't know why everybody says it's bad. It's not. It's great. But the DC, just the comic book app, not the TV app.
Gotcha.
Well, now that's Hero Max or HBO Hero Max. HBO Max is now the DC, isn't it?
No.
Hmm.
There's like Doom. Like you get the first season of Doom, and a lot of the other
Patrol,
stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, I think Doom Patrol is the only thing. What's the deal with Doom Patrol anyway?
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's it's like DC's X-Men.
Like broke X-Men.
Hey, they got beat up a lot. They got beat up. Yeah, I got real quick. Wait, I don't know if C-word's still on here.
Might be.
C-Wood. I was saying C-word.
Fellow Hoosier, by the way.
If he would like to pick, if he's still around, maybe he could pick the next quiz and pick who quizzes who. Go ahead. If you want to, you pick who gets quizzed next and who quizzes who with that, if you would like to.
There you go. That's a nice twist. That means that way somebody's going to have to learn some stuff to question the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want Coach Vic to quiz Jamie, or Jamie to quiz me, or me to quiz Vic, or if you want to quiz,
If you want to come on and quiz us,
yeah, if you want to be a guest and quiz one of us or all of us, since we wouldn't know.
our next show will be on June 13th, something like that. It'll be 2 weeks from today.
We're not going to have a show on June 20th.
Thanks for Flutterby for stopping in.
What's on June 20th?
June 20th was probably one of the greatest days in the history of the world. June 20th, 1970.
Okay, so C Wood's saying Coach Vic can quiz both of us.
Oh,
Well,
all
what's
right.
the-
what's
what
the
is it?
category?
What's the category? Yeah, that's the.
Obscure black comic book characters. Monica Rambeau.
He's leaving the choice
It's
up to
not really
Coach Vic.
obscure, really.
Oh, she's not.
Captain Photon or Captain Marvel? Which one are we talking about?
Oh, I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
Of a
See, Wood says it's Coach
It's your
Vic.
choice.
I wouldn't
Your
prepare
choice
for
is
that.
tough. Okay, so
You don't have to decide
you
right
don't
now.
have to decide
Oh.
right now.
Okay.
Next time on Clobberin, Comic Book Clobberin time, Coach Vic is going to quiz both of us, and we're going to face off, and the winner gets the prize.
We're going for you, little boy. Oh, I'm going for you. I'm gonna rip your head off. I'm gonna pop it off. It's gonna be like Day of the Dawn of the Dead.
Ooh.
And you're gonna be like,
I can make the
choke
prize.
on it.
I can make the prize a pop, and then Alec can throw it. And then you'll be stuck with two of them.
Depends on which one you're going to
It's
do.
got to be Batman related or X-Men.
X-Men. They've got no good X-Men ones.
See, the thing about collecting X-Men is you got to get all of them.
Right.
That's true. My girlfriend got me the Marvel Girl, the one in the original, the Kirby design, and I'm like, damn, I got because I wasn't gonna buy them. I'm not like a huge X-Men, original X-Men guy, but so now I got to get them. And every time I go into Casey's or I go in somewhere else that has them and they have all of them, I'm just like, man, come on. Yeah.
I actually considered starting an X-Men pop collection, but then I thought, if I was going to collect like figures, I'd want them to be realistic. So I thought maybe I'll just go after all the Randy Bowen stuff.
Good luck, man. They
Yeah.
stop. He's
Yeah, I
probably
know.
more
It's-
expensive than
It's a big high dollar.
I remember when
I
Hard
don't know where would I
Heroes.
put them all.
Remember Hard Heroes when they did those? They had that Submariner, and then they had it looked like John Buscema drew them, man. I was just like, oh my goodness, they were so beautiful.
Well, Bobby, they got a bunch of statues in apparently.
Well, they get on those things all the time.
I don't know where they're going to put that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta watch out with statues, man. I had a Brian Boland, the black and white Batman. His ears are gone, and the fins the spikes are gone off of that. And I keep looking at all these other ones because I like the black and white series for certain ones, like the Paul Pope one, the weird one, like he's got like a space gun, and then the Klaus Johnson one I think looked great. And I'm just like, I'll break those. I had a Bowen Iron Man. It was the little ones. I got the two littles. I got the Silver Age pointy-eared Iron Man, and then I got the traditional. Fingers are busted off because
You can't play with statues, man.
I just knock them over, man.
That just means all the other ones are more valuable.
Yeah. When I destroy stuff, it makes your collection better. So you should like it when I destroy comics. It makes your comics worth more.
True. All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks again for participating. Thanks, Al, for putting those questions together.
I worked hard on these.
Thanks, Coach Vic, for being our producer today. And we're going to remind you, just like every time, keep your priorities straight. Faith, family, comic books, and we'll see you next time.